What if I don't want to?
Oh, hey, that's up to you.
The buttons I want to push are
On some female that's not there?
maybe.
Alrighty, let's do this thing. Right on the set.
All right. Quiet on the set. You're listening to WRFB Radio Free Britannia. As the Oracle foretold, two idiots who would misinterpret the news so you don't have to. Live from Deltona, Florida, the avatars themselves, Jack and Laz.
Greetings, everybody. This is Les.
And this is Jack. Welcome to another glorious edition of Lunch with Laz and Jack, where we are both back in Shroud. They got the patch to Steam.
Yay.
Yes. So that way we can continue to interpret the Shroud of the Avatar nudes. So you don't have to do anything other than question your own personal life choices and ours. Because yay!
Yeah, so yes. Shall we start off with the update?
Yes, we might as well.
But before we do that, welcome to today's show, boys and girls. It is Fruck Awesome Friday, October 27th, 2023, here inside and outside Chat of the Avatar. And if you're a regular viewer, you know what's up. Giveaways are open. Type in exclamation I love free shit. For a chance to win a mystery game key, type in exclamation bundle me.
And if you're not a regular viewer, hit that mute button.
Just go ahead and get out of here. That's right.
Yeah.
But the Stymie
with this.
Stymie LLTS just subscribed with Prime.
Yay.
Thanks for your support, Stymie LLTS.
Yes.
Thank you, Stymie. And of course, you know what that means. Stymie, what do you want to do? Do we want to do the nudes? Or do we want to do something different? Let us know in chat.
Oh.
and we'll figure it out eventually. He wants the nudes. Alrighty.
Yes.
So, starting with the update from Ravlox,
Yes.
because it's not my
Ravlox
fault.
did post 4 hours and 40 minutes. It's actually 35 minutes after where he posted, I have corrected the issue with our transfer to Steam. Confirmed confirmed this is due to the changes in Steam's security policies. Steam Guard two-factor access tokens were all reset without our knowledge. Going forward, Steam patches can no longer be automated as per Steam's new process/policy. We will have to build the patch and upload it, I think, using the automation we have in place. I do not expect that I will have to do the two-factor authentication response like I did today for the patch upload. So you don't know how it's going to work? Okay.
Yeah, because
but
he didn't read the link that he provided, because it tells yeah, okay.
I read it yesterday too.
Okay, just okay. Shut up, Les. And Tina, did we cover your renewal? Please explain. I didn't see anything come in from you. That was yesterday. You did that. What time yesterday did you do that?
Did we play marbles over the news? But we need to finish this off.
Yeah, I'm looking to see when he did it.
It was like yesterday or the day before. Maybe.
You can continue. Yeah,
Okay.
Tina did it at 12:37 yesterday, so I guess we didn't really do anything for that.
Well, that would have been you. Wasn't on my stream.
Oh, by the way, Jack, mine was renewed on your side automatically on Amazon, and but it wasn't listed on here.
Huh. Weird.
Yeah, you actually have to push buttons to announce the renewal. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it did it while none of us were on here, and
okay.
it did it automatically.
Then you wait. Then you wait till we're live again to push that. Irish Eyes, hello, my darling. Long time no see.
Irish Eyes. Yes. This step was able to be automated, but as of November 8th, originally supposed to be as of October 24th, automated patch activation as the current default build will no longer be allowed. Here is the article, link to the article that explains it, and an excerpt below saying that it will be a manual process going forward. I understand that this is for better security, but automation can be secured in any number of ways. For me, this is another reason to not put things on Steam. Considering game publishers that left Steam realized, holy shit, our sales dropped substantially after doing that because Steam is a distribution platform.
They didn't want to pay 30%.
Yeah, and they lost money. And what was that major game franchise that returned to Steam after like 5 years? Who was that?
I forget.
Was it Call of Duty or something like that?
Was it Call of Duty?
Hold on. That's a quick Google search away.
Yes, it is, and agreed there, Tina. Absolutely agreed.
Yeah.
It's stupid.
Yeah. So yes, Activision returned Call of Duty back to Steam And if you
making no
really
money.
think about it, they were making some money, but not as much as Steam was doing.
Even
Record-breaking return to Steam is the biggest ever. That happened last year.
yeah.
So
That's
Ravelox,
minus the 30% cut they take, and they're still making record numbers. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So it's a distribution method that is sales that you wouldn't have had otherwise.
Well,
And considering over a third of Shroud players play on the Steam client, or is it the fact that Steam allows people to review games? And as someone said in our chat yesterday, they went and saw a bunch of recent updates from well-known figures, and they're like, these are all negative reviews.
yeah, I don't think
It's
any
like,
of them are actually any really recently. We can go look though, but is that
I'm
actually
not
worth?
really worried about it because
I'm gonna go
reviews
look.
are reviews. Your mileage may vary. Unless it's like a food restaurant where someone's like talking about like watching rats walk in the food, or a rat being suicidal and jumping into the fries. And that is a real video on YouTube for my local Whataburger from a few years
Community
ago
Hub.
before I moved to Bastrop. Fucking suicidal rodent. But while Laz is doing that, if we go into this Steam link, coming soon, security improvements for managing builds and Steamworks users, October 23rd. We are delaying the rollout for these changes, with the expected launch date to now be November 8th. We'll be adding support to use the Steam mobile app to also approve default builds being set live for released apps, or inviting new users to on the Steamworks site. The Steam mobile app will be an alternative to entering an SMS confirmation code. Dun, dun, dun. We wanted to give everyone a heads up on some important changes to how builds will be managed in Steamworks, along with adding new users to your Steamworks partner. As part of a security update, any Steamworks account setting builds live on the default public branch of a released app will need to have a phone number associated with their account, so that Steam can text you a confirmation code before continuing. The same will be true for any Steamworks account that needs to add new users. This change will go live on October 24th. So be sure to add a phone number to your account now. We also plan on adding this requirement for other Steamworks actions in the future. See below for more info. For any released app, if you want to update a build to the default branch, Steam will text you a confirmation code. You will need to enter this code in order to set the default branch. Note that you will not need you will not need a code if your app is not yet released, or if you are updating a beta branch. Adding users. Only admin accounts in your Steamworks partner group can invite other users, and inviting a new user requires a new user to confirm their email address. But with this update, we're adding one more security step. The admin account inviting the new user will need to enter an SMS code before sending the invite. Woohoo! I mean, really? You're uploading to Steam? Yeah. Well, so yes, of course, that assumes that developers aren't just phoning it in. Yes, and as we know, the port nip team. Where's Chris? Where's Chris? Might make an appearance once a year as owner of the company. Why is an additional two-step factor needed when I already have SteamGuard and authenticated at login? This additional security step helps to protect you and your customers in cases where your machine or device has been compromised. The additional confirmation and notification of the action prevents an attacker from making use of existing or future login sessions from a compromised machine. So, what I'm willing to bet is that Steam was using Okta as their IDP, and Okta's been compromised twice this year. Oops. And with all that shit being compromised, they're like, oh no. Oh, Stymie, we covered that the other day that Chris responded. But if his response doesn't pass the sniff test. The sniff test.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like if the response was lacking several things, because as you know, I am a hardcore introvert, and guys, I'm an introvert as well. After I go out and do shit, like if I host a party at my house, the next day I sleep all day. There are things where it's like, okay, I need to do this thing that you go out and do. Yes, it is very wanting as far as responses go. But going back to this, I set my builds live to the default branch via the set app build live. Will I still need to enter an SMS code? That's impressive. We've also updated this API to take in a Steam ID, and we'll send that Steam ID a confirmation request via the Steam mobile app. So be sure that you have access to the Steam account that is passed in and have the Steam mobile app ready to use. Note that on October 24th, we'll be updating version 1 of this API to require a valid Steam ID. You can begin testing this feature by using version 2 of this API and supplying an additional Steam ID parameter along with the existing parameters. You will always be able to pass a Steam ID to it, require confirmation of the build if you'd like, but the Steam ID parameter will only be required for changes to the public default branch of a released app. You may continue using existing infrastructure. So I'm waiting for where the question and answer were all pre-existing IDs wiped. Are you ready for that one, Laz?
Yep.
Because I don't recall seeing that. I set my builds live via Steam command. Will I need a code for that? No, but that's because Steam command can no longer be used to set the default branch for a released app. You can continue using Steam command to upload your builds and prepare beta test branches, but when you're ready to flip your content to your default branch and your app is released, you'll need to sign into the Steamworks website and do so from there. I don't have a phone. What should I do? Sorry, but you'll need a phone. Or some way to get text messages if you need to add users or set the default branch. So, going back to Ravelox's comment from yesterday, it wiped out our API key.
That's him. Like I said. And again, when he says he doesn't know, and he quotes the actual piece that says he needs the API key, yeah, And I believe he mentioned that he used Steam commands. Did he mention that earlier? I thought he did.
I don't know. I
Yeah.
mean, it's like no. But I mean, this shit looks hard.
Yeah, I need a mobile
'Cause
phone to put in a 6-digit code to activate it. Oh, that's tough. Yeah, I know that's
yeah, I
really
mean,
tough.
otherwise, or the other thing is like, okay, cats, y'all have to go because Tyrion, we're just pushing you off. Okay, here, Lily, we're doing this. Okay, Lily. Okay, you're safe. You're safe for now. Tyrion is on the ground. No, you're not safe. Okay,
He said
where are
no.
you going to be safe?
Nope, not
Where
gonna
you
do
can
it.
watch Tyrion. Tyrion's being a menace. This is not happy tale, Fluffy. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Okay. But this is one where it's like, okay, was there also a Steamworks announcement saying, hey, we reset all of our API keys?
Not there.
I mean, I have actually had a API key rotation is something that you're supposed to do as part of good security. So otherwise, like Steam could be sitting there saying, "Hey, we invalidated a bunch of API keys out of an abundance of caution because we have noticed some suspicious activity on our network or something like that." I mean, that would be possible as well, but not there. So, Ravelox, how did they wipe your API key, or did someone just change version 1 to version 2 and not update a bunch of settings?
Good question.
Good
question.
Or did someone phone it in as far as, hey, these are the things I need to do, and they deleted their own key?
I don't think they did it in time. And I agree with you that he probably didn't have the access needed and had to go make a phone call.
Had to wait for Chris.
Yeah, because it was all tied into Chris's account. But going back to the question from yesterday about the lots of popular names, I'm going through the reviews, and the first name that pops up that I know is F. Bowler. Was posted back in May 6th. Otherwise,
okay.
I don't recognize a single name in any of these other ones. And 18 hours, 41 hours, 73 hours, 4 hours, 30 hours, 37 hours, not even an hour gives it a thumbs down. I mean, if you didn't play it for an hour, you didn't even get past the tutorial. So get the fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? But 14 hours, 12 hours. These people aren't even playing the game. 1 hour, 15 hours.
Although one of my Counter-Strike friends did recommend against the game. Yeah. I didn't even know he was playing.
0.04 hours on record. Garbage game made by thieves and liars. Yeah. From August 5th. So if you just got here on August 5th and you don't know anything, they have tried 3 hours. Tried this after playing Baldur's Gate 3. That was probably a bad idea.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. But I mean, most of these people have, hardly any time in, if at all. 1 hour, 1 hour. And well, of course, I mean, some of them are, 45 hours, and they have, you know, but
Mm-hmm.
for the most part, yeah. So, what are the reviews? Is there a way to see what the actual overall positive is? Let's see. Uh, let's see where that is. Where is that standing? I guess the store page
Yes.
is what I'm looking for.
Yep.
Oh no, stop. Oh, there's the intro. The intro's still on Steam. Remember we were looking for that a while back?
No.
Oh, and they made changes just recently again to the opening screens, and then we were like, when was the last time you saw the actual intro? Can you turn the intro on, and off and all
Oh,
that? Yeah.
yeah, I remember that conversation. Yeah.
Uh, I don't see where it says mostly positive or there it is. Is that it? Recent reviews
Yeah.
mixed. All reviews mixed. Okay, that's what it is. So it's totally mixed.
Yeah. Well, majority of the very positive reviews were pre-release.
And even then, yeah.
Hopes and dreams. Hopes and dreams, people. Hopes and swirled peas.
But anyway, so take it with a grain of salt for the person who says a lot of people who are well known left reviews recently, because that's not true. So
Yeah.
but we were talking about some release notes yesterday, and we're going to catch up on those release notes now.
Yes, we are. We are in the release notes where we were looking at weird things.
We were at user interface UI.
Yeah.
And of course, yeah, we gotta dissect this a little, because I don't get this either.
Well, I mean, we didn't really discuss the fact that crafting, decoration, gear, and inventory item changes had things that aren't crafting, decoration, gear, and inventory item.
Well, what wasn't?
Like the fixed frog Goliath not giving meticulous collection XP.
Yeah, that
Is that
definitely
crafting?
wasn't. Yeah, good point.
Is it deco, gear, inventory? And unless they're referring to the crafting being the meticulous XP collection. But yeah. Okay, so, but moving forward to the user interface, store information, Inky and Lua changes. The prices for POT NBC buildings have been adjusted. Buildings with special functionality are now 1,200 kotos and all others 800 kotos. Because let's go look at the Crown Store real quick.
Well, yeah, I'm looking there, and this doesn't make much sense.
I am the Oracle in the New U Pavilion.
Oh, we haven't got to
in
the
the Town Flower Garden.
Well, first off, the Town Flower Garden doesn't do anything functional, as far as I understand. You can't use it. It's just a deco item. The town can't use it unless somebody's changed something. And the only thing that really had functionality is the Oracle confirmatory building itself, because we'll get to the new U in a minute. but the new U is still just a fucking building. It doesn't have any special functionality.
Don't you have to have the NPCs?
Well, we're going to jump ahead, and this is something that'll be down the list. But yes, the new U pavilion for POTs now has just come in this release, and it comes with the building and then two
And
NPCs. Okay, and the NPCs I'm going to guarantee can be, let's see, item counts against the NPC building limit, counts towards the town's NPC limit. Items for sale on this merchant cannot be adjusted by players, yes, and I'm sure you can just take the NPC and place the NPC anywhere in the place, so the building itself doesn't have any functionality. It's the two NPCs that come with it, which only one of the two NPCs actually has a model. At least, well, that's what I saw earlier. Now I'm not seeing anything on either one of them. But, you know, so buildings with functionality. The only building that has functionality, as far as I'm concerned, is the Oracle, because you have to actually enter and interact with the Oracle that's in the building. The town flower garden, I don't see why that's any special deal. You can't, you know, do anything special.
Can't do anything with it.
Yeah. And of course, I will give away another one. They added functionality to the Moon Towers this release, but we'll talk about that here in just a few minutes. So the Moon Tower actually has some functionality given to it now. So we'll talk about that in a minute.
But this is fucking Shroud math. Why are you trying to fuck with the nickel and diming of the governors? The guys that spent $1,000 to $10,000 on their POTs.
The people who've given you probably the most money. Yes.
Yeah.
Because they're the people most likely to give you more money. Yeah. Now again, let's go look at the recently added stuff again today, just to recently added new decorations, which are these markers. And again, you know, I'm not paying you know, $10 for, you know, a roll-out marker with a different fucking house on it. You know, for that, I just buy the fucking house, so I own the house and I can place it wherever I want.
Yeah. And they're all stuck at the 2-story variety.
Yeah. Laz got it in one. Keep milking the cow. Oh yeah, you know, exactly. Absolutely, Tina. Is the people who gave you thousands of dollars, you know, like, you know, those Duke pledges, you know, who paid over $5,000 for their pledges, and then got screwed royally, and then bought player-owned towns, and keep getting screwed royally. Yeah, Jack sold all his towns. I've only sold off one of my towns. I still retain 2 of my towns, but
I sold the towns that I owned outright, and then I also sold my partial ownership of several towns as well.
Yeah, so, I did the same. I had partial ownership in a couple other towns as well, and I sold those off as well. I dumped those like a hot potato, absolutely. But, you know, why am I gonna, you know, spend $10 for a single, just one single, you know? Now, let's see, row property marker, Cobalt left alcove. So if I do let's just try left.
Yeah.
And look under home decorations, town improvements. So why don't I have, why doesn't it show up in homes? That's interesting.
Yeah, well, it should also show up in POT stuff.
Well, I'm looking.
It is in town improvements.
Yeah, it's blue tile. So now,
but it shouldn't show up in homes, because a normal player might go actually purchase the lot marker, not realizing you don't own the home. Yeah.
Yeah, I believe that. Yeah, what was it? Cobalt. I believe when you buy the cobalt ones, hey, we can just go to row. I think you can actually buy the house and you can switch it left or right automatically. What was the one I was looking at now? Now I got to go back and look at it so I can see it. Recently added. Elvin. Let's just try the Elvin on the homes. And we go to row homes just to make it easy. And blue tile. I guess we can do 2, right? For 2-story. Because they're all 2-story. And yeah, so you can buy the Elvin row home, and I guess you get a choice of whether it's left or right alcove when you
I
when
mean,
you place it.
this goes back to the heart of the discussion of they don't know their own business model still. The game is now free to play ever since they decided to convert the game free to play 6 months after launch, which was a huge mistake because, hey, people spending $49 to get your game, okay, you can reward them with some things. But when you've converted to free to play, there's no reason that anybody needs to spend money. And since they're anti pay to win, which means everything that you need to sell is cosmetic shit. But cosmetic shit as a microtransaction, not cosmetic shit in the sense that, hey, you know what? You could have gone out and bought a fucking cheap as shit car.
Yeah.
It's like the most expensive thing should have been $100. The most expensive thing.
Now Irish
this is
Eyes
not
has
Star
it.
Citizen.
Yeah, Irish Eyes has a good point. They need governor's rewards. Just saying. Yeah, exactly. Now, Irish Eyes, I gotta say that, you know, when they put something like this out, these items, a handful of them at least, should have been automatically given to town owners. A handful, not a whole lot.
Oh yeah.
A handful. Belladonna Rose says she was not impressed about the Kodo store stuff. Not everyone can buy Kodos. A lot of the stuff is very costly for no real need. And yes, I agree with that, but there's always Phil's Kodos exchange. If you've got gold, you can buy stuff. You can buy the Kodos, or you can do what I do. And if you have vendors, you can just put,
orders
you put buy orders for Kodos and
for
about
60 gold each.
for about I got about 10,000 Kodos a couple months ago, but I get 1,000 here, 500 there, 1,000 here all the time. And that's how I keep in supply. And she says she does buy Kodos from Phil. Yeah, don't we all? We all keep Phil in business. Yeah. And at the in-game gold exchange rate these days, or should I say should I say it live? The cash price for gold is dirt cheap these days. You can get 1,000,000 gold anywhere $10, $15 cash. And I took advantage of that just recently and picked up some properties thanks to a certain somebody who may or may not be sitting on the set who is selling some properties a lot cheaper than the Crown store. And then when I paid for them in gold, it was dirt cheap compared to the Crown store. So
But I mean,
and then
this is
Tina hits it also on the nose. You should be able to put items up for Kodos on your vendors. There should be a vendor that allows you to. Night Owl says, "I'm selling crowns to Phil too. While you all talking, how much you selling them to him for? I probably wouldn't pay you that much for them. Like Jack said, I pay 60 gold a piece. Sell them to Phil. Yeah, you'll get a lot more money that way." But yes, there still are secondary markets where you can buy and sell that stuff a lot cheaper. than just actually using it through the game. But if you make plenty of gold in the game, by all means use Phil's Kodo exchange and take advantage of it. Take advantage of it. But I agree with Tina. We should be able to actually put stuff. We should have a crown merchant. I would pay $10 for a merchant that buys and sells in crowns. Absolutely. Heck, I might even pay $20 for that. Just saying. Just saying on that point. But again, it's one of them things. But we blew right past the butt of the hour, Jack.
No, I did not.
So I'm gonna pull.
I did not. I did not know that.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull my
Andrew
giveaways.
Night Owl getting a
And
streamer bundle.
Lomir. So you can go ahead and pass Lomir a streamer bundle for me since you owe me two.
Yeah. Damn you. Okay, open up that trade window. Well, I'm calling or I'm messaging the wiener, Andrew Night Owl, and then trading.
And then whoever wins my next one
There
at the end of the show, you can send to them too, and then we'll be even.
Yeah.
Didn't he say you're sending two?
No. I owe Laz 2. You did not win on my stream. Andrew Night Owl won on my stream. So now I owe Laz 1 more.
So basically, instead of me using to give him away, he's just giving his away to make up for it. That's all.
Yeah.
I understand.
Yeah.
But anyway, moving right along. See, I told you we're 40 minutes in, and we didn't get three lines. We didn't get 3 lines into this stuff. Come on now.
Hey, well, that most of that time was spent on
the Ravlox thing. I know.
But they fixed typos in 130 store descriptions. Yeah.
But you're not going to list all 130 of them for us? Laggers.
Yeah.
Belladonna, I did not. We're going to be holding that. If anybody, by the way, has treasure maps, 1 or 2 they got for sale, we'll be more than happy to pay for them so we can do it. But I've been told that we can just do the quest from the guy out in wherever the hell that was, and he'll give us maps. So sometime next week, if we don't get them, we'll go run and do that quest and show you how treasure maps are done. But I don't think we're going to have time today anyway. That was the reason why I wanted it, was just in case we blew through all these notes, we would have something to occupy our time. But it doesn't look like we're going to need it. Yeah, Selak gives one up front, so we'll use him to get those.
Yes. Why, thank you, Douche Blackheart, for messaging that in game. But now going forward, world and crest changes. Yes, he was dressed drive. He did a drive by. I wasn't paying attention. I was doing work. Overworlds. All roving NPCs will now respect spawn protection and wait until it's gone before pulling the avatar into a random encounter. This includes dogs, sheep, and stags. Aren't those things included in the word all?
Yeah, because when you say
Belladonna, are you calling the spawn protection bullshit in that it's not working? Well, that's going to be fixed in a later patch. But 2 NPCs yesterday is because they came in and killed them. What? That's ridiculous.
Yeah, who came in and killed them?
So you remember 2-3 years ago when they automated the seasonal monsters.
Right. Well, they tried to automate them. We're still working on that, as
Hey,
as
hey,
we'll
hey.
see in the notes.
Pumpkinhead is packing it in for the year, and Krampus will return to East Sanctus Forest in some snowy mountain road encounters on November 16th. Okay. So November 16th, you too can see Krampus.
All right, hold on. I gotta
Or
address this.
Pumpkinhead
Yeah.
leaving, Krampus coming in.
So
November
Belladonna
16th.
Rose says she lost 2 NPCs yesterday because they came in and killed them. The mobs killed them because the NPCs came in too soon. I don't think you're quite understanding what they're talking about on the overworld.
The spawn protection would be you glowing as soon as you teleport somewhere, and them trying to wait for the game client and to sync with the server due to Shroud math and loading screens. So that's what that was related to.
Yeah, I understand that.
Not spawn protection for the mobs.
Yeah, not spawn
Mobs don't
protection
have spawn.
inside the scene. This is spawn protection outside the scene, that they wait and they disappear before you actually get pulled in. When you walk up on the enemy on the overworld is what they're talking about. Spawn protection inside the scene, which again, this
It's
is
not
the
for
overworlds,
NPCs.
and random encounters. It's not inside when you spawn in and you have spawn protection. It's outside, which you shouldn't need spawn protection on the outside. So that's what I was a little discombobulated about what she's talking about. But yeah, I agree. Spawn protection when you're spawning in should work inside, but that's only for the avatar. I don't think that counts towards your pets, and I'm assuming that's what they killed was your pets.
Well, she said NPCs, so I think she was like going to go talk to some NPCs or something like that. Pets generally don't die inside of zones that quickly. But the desert encounter, the luminous atavist, will no longer appear out of season. Because y'all didn't fucking fix the fucking spawn timer correctly the first time. Or the second time.
It's not like maybe these holidays all fall at the same time of the year every year. With the exception of Easter.
The NPC, like the ecology researcher, that guy doesn't have any spawn protection. So I would create a bug saying, hey, this guy's dying within 10 seconds of entering this encounter. And which doesn't give the player time to talk with them. The swamp road encounters added tiny frogs and poison dart frogs. A frog Goliath might also spawn. Multiple scenes. They reworked the sounds for all junction transformers used in Kobold creations, placed in scenes, as well as part of player deco.
Hold on.
Like moon towers.
DC, but was it a good lot or was it a shitty lot? I just need to know.
What, he's messaging you about a lot?
Universe chat. Apparently there was a lot up for grabs in Sultan yesterday, and a bunch of people were camping on it.
Oh.
The first one as you enter? Really? Damn.
Yeah.
Who got it, you know? I guess I have to go look.
Like, really? Player population. Need one.
Well, there were a bunch of people camping on it, so I mean, apparently. Yeah.
No such thing as prime real estate. Because you need the player population to support that. Then after that,
I'd put on the
they
hell, yeah.
reworked moon towers, windmills, trolley stations, weather and time machines, and elevators. Also shutting off both transformers and moon towers will turn off the moon tower completely. Hold on, Laz. You know there's a moon tower right on the other side of a wall.
I don't know.
Want to go see.
Can we actually do that in this one? Let's see.
Should be able to.
See, advertising your lots for sale in the game is banned, which doesn't actually work
No,
because
it's not.
nobody enforces it. Yeah,
it is not banned if you're selling for Kodos or in-game gold.
That's right.
It is
Second
banned
off,
but for real money transactions. However,
in game.
In game. So you can discuss that you're selling a lot, and as long as it's for in-game gold or Kodos. But selling it by... Okay, so I'm outside. I'm looking at the moon tower. So there's two switches on the side of there. Turn them off.
First off, we got to find switches. I don't think there's any switches actually in this one.
What? You mean they didn't take the art?
Nope, there it is. Okay.
Okay. The moon tower is off. The protection of Owl's Head has been shut off.
Ooh, does it actually shut that off outside? Now I'm interested.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I guess we should have shown that on screen. Yeah, you go inside here and turn these on and off.
Although it would have been nice if they actually included actual switches on this, so that way you're interacting with something.
Yeah, and instead of sticking your hands into the live coils to actually turn them off. Yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead and switch it off again so we can see.
Damn you.
So we can now turn the moon towers off and on. Yeah, it would be funny if it turned off protection to the whole town, right?
And we ended up with an invasion.
That would be cool. Oh, who is that who just ran by? Is that Andrew Night Owl?
Yes. He's trying to find the lot.
What's up, Andrew?
I'm going with the efficient with the adventurous recall because I'm wearing the belt that makes you run slow, so you can carry more. But yeah, the Manor of Mystery. Although we didn't do the tutorial scenes to make fun of them, and tutorial
we can do that on Monday.
Yeah,
we can do that Monday.
Just it sounded Tuesday and Wednesday. It's like,
no, we're not going to be here Tuesday and Wednesday and next week. So as a reminder, telling people now.
Yeah.
Going to be a lot of time off over the next month, but we'll talk about that more on Monday.
Laz is going hiking to the bar. Yes, the moon tower is supposed to keep mobs from invading POTs. That is correct. And that's why the story related to moon towers was the magical barrier around a town to protect it from the wilds. And they were supposed to actually, for towns that didn't have moon towers, have mobs invading them. The fun thing is, like, what they should also do is like a policy that, like, I mean, there's all kinds of, like, you had great plans, not the right team for the architecture of things.
DC is an open lot in Braemar. I'm sure you're reading it yourself if you want one.
Who wants to live in Braemar?
Hey, I live in Braemar. Shut up.
I'm aware of that. Who wants to live next to Laz?
I live
Who
everywhere.
wants to live? Oh, wait, I live next to you. Damn it.
Yeah. Hello. Moving right along.
Yeah.
Blood Bay.
Then adjusted LODs on several rock types. Adjusting LODs is impressive, man.
Yeah.
LODs
For
on
a place
everything.
for a place that nobody ever fucking goes. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you.
Oh.
Blood Bay. When was the last time you were ever in Blood Bay? Does Blood Bay work properly? Yeah.
Well, it's all up to the current governor to assign those lots for anybody to claim.
Yeah.
And the PvP leader of every single month is going to be the governor of Blood Bay the following month. And they're going to keep up on top of that. And the first month, the governor is going to be Chris because he's interested in the development of everything.
Radio
So
Man
you
says the
may
deck system
get
is probably the
evicted.
best thing about this game in Universe Chat. No, it's not.
What?
Probably the worst
What?
thing about this game, the deck system.
Oh, the deck system, fucking horrible.
Yeah,
I
know.
Well, that and
That was it.
the network sync issues, the not knowing what you're really, the arc of what you're really supposed to be hitting. There are so many issues related to combat. The fact that you can get 30, 40 mobs all together, occupying essentially the same space. So collision, all of those things are horrifically bad. Yeah, the utter lack of consistency. Because if you want collision enabled for other players, you actually have to be in PvP mode, because we're going to fix that part, but we're not going to do it for mobs because someone might train somebody else and grief them. It's like, geez, Louise. It's not like it was Lineage 2 where you had a feign death skill and you could just collect a bunch of mobs, have them run after you, and then feign death in front of them and let the mobs kill the guy. Don't have that issue here. Because
you
the
can bait
skills,
certain mobs to do that.
the skills under the subterfuge tree, like pickpockets and lock picking, don't exist. Like pickpockets is there, but it doesn't work.
Well, it only
And the lock
works
picking
if
was
you're
talked about, but never implemented.
PvP and
No, it doesn't work.
And the guy you're pickpocketing has got his back turned to you, because that's really, really a great mechanic. I know. Well, that's how it used to work, at least.
Because they disabled no loot.
Well, looting and pickpocketing, two different things, but
No, pickpockets is looting. So
hey,
they broke that too. And then they also broke the AFK timer because someone went AFK in a PvP zone or whatever was the story for hours, and someone killed them repeatedly every time they respawned. And so
so much for that
instead of
random
fixing the
respawn in
respawn,
PvP zones, so that you don't spawn in the same place, so that people can't res kill you when you're
not
AFK
only
like that.
It is one where it's like you should require user intervention to automatically respawn.
Well, yeah, as if you say no, you just stay dead until you say yes.
Exactly.
There's the freaking solution.
Yeah, not to set the AFK timer to where it's like if you're AFK for 20 minutes, it teleports you off your lot, or you stand up from sitting or doing other things. It's like, yeah. Yeah.
because we know our maths. Yeah.
Yeah. But hey, Laz, you know what time it is?
I do, and that now it's true. Now everybody's on the lot. Everybody in Owl's
Yeah.
Head's on the lot. Wilford just
Yeah.
ran
It's
on and off.
see the good thing is I get to sit there and trade Andrew Night Owl a streamer bundle because he was the winner
Very cool.
of the streamer bundle.
Let's see who's
And
winning
he
it
was
again on
even in
my
the
side.
and I also get to whisper Jigoku for winning the Steam key. And let's see, what did she win today?
Send one to Long Live the Stymie for me, will you? Long live the Stymie.
Maybe but
Nom, nom,
she
nom,
is
nom,
getting a copy of, you ready for this one? Kingdom
Ready
Rush
for it?
Frontiers.
Kingdom Rush.
Yeah, and I will mail out the Savage Furry is going to be getting the other wiener.
And
Streamer bundle.
since Stymie subbed and we didn't do anything for Tina yesterday, I'm going to do 2 extra giveaways here at the end of the stream. Of course, the first one is going to be for a copy of Slime San, which is the end of the stream giveaway. And we're going to go ahead and give that one to Tina O'Near. Tina O'Near getting Slime San for his efforts of sitting there and giving us great commentary today, as well as being here each and every day. Thank you, Tina. Congratulations. And of course, if you've got it, Slime San worth, I don't know. Is that Super Slime Edition? It doesn't say. Doesn't say. But the next winner is going to be Lomir Edane. Lomir, you're going to get a copy of Dark Devotion if you choose to accept it. Are you going to accept it, or are you going to pass it on?
I think I'll pass it on.
He's going to pass it on. That's where it's $7.99 on Steam at 60% off, and then it's going to go to Stymie, the Savage Furry, and retail price on that normally $19.99, going out to Stymie. And last but not least, we're going to have a copy of Rebel Galaxy. Rebel Galaxy is going to go to Jigoku. Congratulations, Jigoku. And of course, thanks to you all for joining us here on today's show and each and every day. We love you guys and gals. Some of you is more than others. Of course, you know who you are. But meanwhile, we'll be back with more on Monday. Finish these notes, maybe do some treasure hunting and some other stuff right here on NBNN. Till then, I'm Laz.
I'm Jack.
Don't forget Lomir.
I'm
And we
Lomir.
are NBNN. Have a great day, everybody. We'll see you all on Monday.